¿Y qué pasa, freaks? Soy Miki y esto es The Wolf Among Us. Y vamos a comenzar el episodio 3, un camino torcido, a crowd way. A ver qué tal.
Most stories used to be so simple. We had a beginning, a middle, and an end.
Ya no más.
We've been to this awful city. Everything's gotten so
Qué hijo
confused.
puta.
Look, I didn't kill anyone.
Ya.
And I'm supposed to just believe you. Snow. I just want you to be careful. I almost lost you once, and
Soy tuya.
I'm not to lose. I'm not going to be an errand girl for Crane anymore.
she looks like Holly.
It's not Holly, it's her sister Lily.
She was hooking to pay down debt. Eventually, the only people she owed were at her work. You know, that shithole club, the
Estás.
pudding pie.
Es la sirenita. Cómo mola cómo se mueve ahí.
Well, Narissa, I've got some questions. The open arms.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
What
¿Y
is
por qué se deja esas fotos ahí? ¿Es que es tonto o qué?
Crane.
Bueno, mejor para nosotros, pero no tiene ninguna lógica. Vas a llorar, Karen.
That motherfucking piece of shit.
Crane? Ugh, God, you think you know a person. Bigby, you have to tell her.
I know.
What's going on? What did you find up there? You know, other than the...
Crane's the killer.
What? Ichabod Crane? How do you know?
Shit!
Crane's...
No hay señal.
Whoa, Bigby, calm down. Everything's going to be fine, okay? It's going to be fine.
Perverted little fucker might be after Snow. I need to find her right now.
Okay, it's going to be okay. Where did you see her last? Did she say where she was going?
She took Holly to the business office to prepare for the funeral.
Lily's funeral?
Yeah.
How do you know?
I was just at the Trip Trap, and I heard Gren telling some folks about a funeral at the Buckingham
The
Bridge.
Trip trap? Are you drinking?
When?
Right
Ojo.
now. They were on their way out.
La ha pillado.
Bigby!
Ni Big ni pollas.
Wait,
Nope. Tira. Tira millas. Venga.
Snow's been through a lot. There are things she doesn't talk about. Just please be careful when you tell her. And you should tell her. But
What are you trying to say?
you know how you felt when you saw that picture? Well, it's going to be much worse for her. Just remember that.
¿Pero eso por qué? ¿Qué me escondes, bella? Uy, no se ve el logro. Promising leads. Puente de Buckingham. Vale.
I'm honored to be asked to speak tonight. It's tradition that everyone speak. Lily had many friends, but few fables she was truly close to.
No,
If
no
you're
digas que no.
here, then you were part of a very special circle. People she trusted and cared for. I won't offend you by claiming one day that the pain of losing Lily will ever subside.
Voy a esperar a que
I know
acabe.
as well as you
Oh.
that it will never subside. But I also know that the memory of Lily will sustain as well. And it will, in
I'll
time,
miss worrying about
equal
you.
in strength
I'll
to
miss
our
our
mourning
fights.
her loss.
I'll miss you.
And it is in that spirit
Un
that
puente.
I'd like to talk about
La entierran debajo del puente porque los trolls se escondían debajo de puentes y tal.
Now you will never
she could
die
be
from indifference
stubborn and
or lead a
patient,
tedious life.
rash and thoughtful.
Goodbye, sweetheart.
How she carried a
Thanks
torch
for
for the old
everything.
ways, for
Vivian.
tradition, for pageantry. And most of all, it seems how
You were a
Lily
big,
loved,
bright, shining
dearly
star
loved
in
her
this
friends and
shithole of a town.
she loved
I miss
being
you
around
already.
in good
Gran.
times and bad. I never met Lily, but from what I've been told, I know in my heart that she would have liked to be here tonight. And now we'll have
Vaya.
our moment of silence. Thank you.
Vale, momento de silencio, perfecto. A ver,
Bigby, is everything okay?
No, not you.
Holly, it's...
He wasn't fucking invited.
Holly,
no me
wait.
toques las
He
pelotas.
has no right to be here. Not after what he did.
Holly, I'm sorry, but I had to come.
You throw my sister down the witching well, and you have the
¿Eh?
nerve to show your face here? After you lie? After you promise me?
Yo no...
Holly, wait. That was Crane, just Crane. He'd disposed of Lily's body before Bigby could do anything about it. I'm telling you the truth.
Don't cover for him.
But this genuinely wasn't his fault.
You can't tell me Bigby gives a shit about this.
Crane's a fucking prick, so this doesn't surprise me.
Hey, what do you know? We actually agree on something.
Bigby cares, Holly. He's trying to help. And I'm sure he has a very good reason for being.
Pues sí.
But this one isn't on him.
Why are you here anyway? And don't say it's because you care about this.
Everything okay?
Voy a soltar la bomba.
I think I know who murdered your sister.
Who?
Maybe we should talk about this somewhere else?
What? No, I deserve to know.
Profesionalidad a la mierda, pero bueno.
This isn't the way to go about this.
I don't give a fuck about the way. I don't care about procedure. If anyone should be told, it's me. It's us. Right now.
Pues sí, a tomar por culo.
I think it was Ichabod Crane.
What?
Crane?
Crane.
Okay, everyone, just stop. Bigby and I are going to have a little chat while everyone else gets back to the funeral.
What? He says that fucking Crane murdered Lily and you expect me to...
Please, I promise I will tell you what the hell is going on just as soon as I know there's something to tell, but just let us do our jobs first. Look, Holly, I know how this must...
No, you don't know how this must feel. You
¿Tú
have
qué
no
sabes?
idea. Don't fuck anything up. Don't bother anybody. And when the first sign of trouble comes, and it will come because you're a goddamn walking trap for it, I want you the fuck out of here.
I just want to get Lily's killer, Holly, nothing more.
Let's just continue, okay?
This is such total fucking bullshit.
Let's go, Holly. It's your turn to talk.
Me cae bien el Grendel, ¿eh? Me sabe mal haberle arrancado el brazo.
I can't believe this. This is someone I've worked with for decades. This is a guy... He gets frickin' shakes when he has to order food. I mean,
Okay.
what are you telling me? It's all an act? Just what have you found? Bigby?
Lily was Crane's prostitute. I followed a lead to this shithole motel, the Open Arms. Crane had a room there, and he's been taking prostitutes, or at the very least Lily, and making her look like you while he was, you know.
This is... I
Tengo
don't even know what
fotos.
to say right now. I really don't. I'm just trying everything I can right now to not picture it.
I'm sorry,
Oh, pues...
and I'm sorry I had to be the one to tell you.
You're sure this is what happened? This is what he's been doing? Because please, Bigby, don't confuse things.
Crane has been taking photos, Snow. Lots of photos.
No te los voy a enseñar porque no quiero que las veas, pero...
He's been recording his visits with Lily.
God. Look, let's go back to the business office. I doubt Crane's there at this hour, but we need to talk. And this isn't the place.
Snow,
Nerissa, what is it?
I'm sorry, but Holly's asking for you.
Are they starting the burn?
Yes. Everyone who spoke should really be present for this part. She's kind of distraught. You're not leaving yet, are you?
Podemos
2
esperar.
minutes.
Ujú.
I don't mean to be,
No, I understand.
it's just that something's come up.
Are you okay? You don't have to do this right now.
I'll be fine.
How'd it go? At the motel? Did you find anything?
I did. It helped a lot. Thanks.
Nerissa!
Yeah, coming!
Esperaba que le dijera algo, pero... libros, libros.
Constable? Wait, easy now, girl. You know how this goes. The first thing in a visit, you say, how do you do? How do you do?
Now is really not the time for whatever you Jergovs are planning to do.
Well, isn't that the thing of it? Plans. Except it isn't our plans you should be concerning yourself with. I'm still hurting, you know, from our talk in the cell. And I'll be honest, I want nothing
vais a
more than to
pillar.
have a sweet poem right into your face for the suffering you've caused me. But I am a professional, and we're here for a job.
Madre mía.
Skip to the chase for all sakes. A little bird told us that you're fitting to go after Crane.
Puto
And you
Crane.
see,
Los
we
tiene...
have
Los está pagando él, ¿o qué?
boy. So you leave Crane alone, and we'll leave
Sí.
you alone. Just take a little vacation is all. Don't even have to go anywhere.
Are you working for Crane? Did he send you?
Evidentemente.
See now, you're already asking too many questions. Just pay attention. So what's it gonna be? We have a deal? You leave Crane alone, and we leave you to yours?
Just don't hurt anyone, D.
That don't sound like a yes to me. Always wanting to do things the fun way. Ladies, gentlemen, invertebrates, please, rest easy. This is not...
What the hell is going on?
What's happening?
Very sorry to impose, but we only had a deal to work out with Bigby. And we're unhappy to report that things did not go as smoothly as planned.
Bigby, what is he talking about?
Never you mind that, it ain't any of your...
What deal? They want me to leave Crane alone.
Crane?
Oh, now you shouldn't have done that, old boy. Really? That wasn't right, telling everyone our dealings.
Ojo.
What did I tell you? What did I say?
Think you motherfuckers could come here uninvited? You think you can just fucking interrupt Lily's funeral?
Calm down, darling. It was just a simple business transaction.
You fucking freaks are not getting away with this.
Holly, don't move.
Holly, let me handle this.
Yeah, let's spare all the fuss. It's just a dead
Oh.
ball.
I'm gonna kill you!
No, 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 no. Buah.
I got it, damn.
Oh, 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 oh. Uf, pensaba que se le iba a disparar y iba a volarle la cabeza. ¡Hostias! ¡Buah! Pues nada. Pero ¿cómo va el tema de las faulas? O sea, unas mueren porque sí, otras no. A unas le das un hachazo en la cabeza y no les pasa nada. A otras les disparas un escopetazo y palman. No sé. Hay muchas cosas que no entiendo de este juego. Madre mía, cómo ha empezado el capítulo, ¿eh? Bueno, el capítulo, el episodio. Joder. Uy. The Wolf Among Us. Me está gustando muchísimo, ¿eh? Es una pasada. chan. Putada, tío. Me sabe mal, que les hayan pegado un escopetazo a esos dos. Y la trola habrá palmado seguro.
I did as well as I could to take out the buckshot, but there's still some shards left embedded in your
Ya
shoulder.
saldrán.
They'll eventually worm their way out on their own, but until they do, you're going to be sore.
Bigby, Dr. Swinehart was appointed Fabletown physician for a reason.
It's okay. There's only one thing you have to take away from all this. Take it easy.
Sí, claro. La cachas el tío,
Don't go
Fibrao.
looking for any more fights. Keep strain off your heart.
How's everyone else? They all make it?
They're fine.
Bien.
I had everyone that got wounded sent home. Holly refused to let me see where she lived, so I left her and Grendel back at her bar with a dose of juniper and spring water.
Mola.
They're Titans, Bigby. They'll be fine. Just remember what I said. The stitches won't hold up if you continue to act like you normally do. Everything in moderation.
I'll try to.
All right then. Very good.
Gracias, Doc.
Business office. I know, I'll have to call you back. The town is starting to find out.
Well, I'll leave you two to it then. Miss White, Bigby.
Ojoy. ¿Qué? ¿Te incomoda que estés en camiseta?
So, to recap,
Crane watched me through the magic mirror uncover his room at the open arms, and then he smashed it so we couldn't use it ourselves to go after him. And we know this because Buffkin was drinking in the rafters. That about cover it?
and once he puts all the pieces back together, it'll be easy to catch Crane.
¿Y si se ha llevado alguna pieza?
I guess that's the plan, currently.
Yo lo haría.
But I don't know.
There's no other leads. This is it. Just wait for the mirror.
Yeah. What the hell is going on? Just...
Esa iba arriba a la
I don't know
izquierda.
what the Tweedles get out of this. I don't know if Crane sent them. I don't know if... I mean, this is gonna sound crazy, but do you really think Crane did it?
Hombre, si no, ¿por qué habría roto el espejo?
Do you really think he killed those women? Because it's just... It's incomprehensible to me.
Bueno.
From what I saw at the open arms, everything points to Crane murdering Lily. What isn't adding up for me is Faith. Why would he kill her? It doesn't seem connected.
Y no solo porque eso, sino porque pondría la cabeza ahí.
He was a conniver, a coward, a liar. And I'll always hate him for that. And I'll hate him for how he held me in his thoughts. But murdering prostitutes? Ow! Everything okay over there?
Se ha cortado.
Yes, Miss White. I just cut myself on a piece of the glass. Nothing to worry about.
Thanks for tonight, by the way. That could have gone really terribly. I mean, even worse than it did.
I just feel bad for Holly, really.
Sí.
Yeah. Time heals everything eventually. At least, I hope so, for her sake.
Y por el tuyo, porque tú también la estás pillando gacho.
Can I, ask you a question?
Por supuesto.
It's kind of personal. And I don't want to offend you.
Sure.
It's just, when stuff hits the fan, like it did tonight, it feels like before we came to the city. It feels kind of like home. And I've heard it said that maybe in some tiny little bottled up way deep inside, you kind of enjoy
Hombre.
it when things go wrong. Because it gives you an excuse to just, you know...
Fuck no, I don't enjoy it. Are you kidding me? It's horrible what happened tonight. I wish it didn't happen.
I shouldn't have said anything. Forget that I did.
Tranqui, mujer.
Guys? We have a problem.
Falta una pieza.
I can't finish the mirror. It's missing a piece.
Era lógico.
What do you mean, missing a piece?
Yes, it's,
Crane must have taken a shard with him.
Oh, I can't believe
El barco ahí
this.
pasando.
I saw Crane pick something up after he smashed it. I'm sorry, I didn't realize what it was until now.
The mirror
Tranqui.
can't work unless it's whole.
Well, that's not entirely true.
Or what, Buffkin? What? We sit around and wait until it mends itself? We have no idea how long that will take.
No hay ningún hechizo para
Just gonna
hacer.
have to do this the hard way.
I'm just saying, waiting is an option.
No. We can't depend on the mirror.
What exactly is the hard way?
We'll look through his things, his desk, everything.
¿Vale?
He had to have left something that tells us where he's going.
¿Y qué tiene de difícil eso?
He was never that smart.
Smart enough to take a piece of the mirror. We can still solve this ourselves. I know
Never
that.
mind that. Come help me look.
Venga. Lo siento. Mono. Monete.
Hi, Mr. Bigby. I can still help you catch Crane, you know.
Oh, yeah?
Yes.
Es buen tío, no lo trates mal, ¿eh?
Before he left. He called up somebody. He said he needed to see his witch, or that he would need to get to the witch for that.
Eso sí que es importante.
His witch?
Yes, it sounded like the one he got his snow glamours from.
Look, the whole mirror thing, it's not your fault, all right?
You mean it?
Claro.
You didn't see anything else, did you?
No, not especially. I'll just see if I can do anything.
¿Cómo va Monete al lado a parar al Icabot? Bueno, a ver, no sé. Igual sí, ¿no? Pero no creo. A ver. Vamos a buscar. Oh, la llave de la habitación.
What is it?
It's the key to his room at the open arms.
You still haven't told me what was in there. I want to know.
Crane was, paying Lily to live out a fantasy of him and you.
Como me crujen las articulaciones, madre mía.
Forgive me if I spare you the details.
I keep thinking back. I keep replaying moments in my head. Interactions with him when he'd catch me in the elevator or bump into me outside. There's only so much you can repress, you know?
Snow, you couldn't have known.
No, I could have.
¿Cómo?
Come on, let's keep looking.
Ok. Una carta. Hay noticias sobre el financiamiento extra que solicité. Como lo expliqué en mi última carta, un aumento vendría bien a las condiciones actuales. Estoy viendo inquietud por parte de los residentes y admito que veo por qué. La granja no debería ser un castigo. Estoy seguro que usted está ocupado, pero pienso que esto tendría que ser de mayor prioridad. Le deseo lo mejor. Wayland Smith. Smith. Interesante. Tenemos el cajón también para mirar. Querido señor Icabod Crane, le estoy escribiendo para pedirle de nuevo que por favor mande a alguien a que repare el aire acondicionado de nuestro apartamento. El ambiente se puso muy caluroso y Pinocho dice que se le está estillando la piel. No sé lo que significa eso, pero asumo que es algo asqueroso y realmente me gustaría que reparara el aire como lo pedimos hace 3 meses. Al menos provéanos de un ventilador mientras esperamos. Atentamente, Boy Blue. ¿Boy Blue? Ni puta idea. Otra carta. Señor Crane, usted dijo que pagaría para que esté rehecho el revoque de mi edificio luego del incidente en la 204. Las malditas paredes se están cayendo. Por favor, arréglelas. No puedo rentar esa habitación en esas condiciones, en esa condición. Pero a mí me la rentaron. Y ya he estado esperando por días. Sin mencionar que usted ya había prometido en enviar a alguien a que arreglara el... Joder, es que leer de lado es un poco difícil. El gran agujero en el vidrio de la puerta. El de la puerta principal, perdón. Bueno, adivina que está peor. Organízate, señor Toad. Vale, 204 era de otro edificio. Coño, ¿y por qué está tan sucio por abajo? ¿Lo veis que está como todo manchado de lefa? Estira, estira. A tomar por culo. A ver si aquí encontramos algo de la bruja. Ah,
There's a page here that was torn out.
Oh, yeah?
the king
Buffy,
of...
do you know what was here?
It's a ring, at least. Every magical item not retained in the armory is assigned to someone in Fabletown. It must be this witch he is going to see.
Vale, ¿no hay un registro?
Buffkin overheard Crane set up a meeting with a witch.
Well, yes, it sounded like the one he got his, glamours from. It must be about this ring.
Why not mention this before?
No one asked me.
Buffkin!
And I'm hungover. I'm sorry. We set the meeting at 2 a.m. tonight.
What's going on? Is the mirror fixed yet?
Bluebeard, this isn't the time.
Is the mirror fixed or isn't it? You
I
called me to...
called just to see if you knew where Crane could be, and that was it, okay? And I'm sorry I said anything more than that.
Well, you did, and I know. The cat's out of the bag. So, can we find the dull pervert or not?
I tried
This
to,
isn't
but...
your concern.
Bluebeard, get the hell out of here. This is none of your business.
None of my business?
Efectivamente, eso dicho.
He escaped. It seems he spoiled your every attempt at locating him. And now it's none of my business?
We don't know if he's the murderer.
No, porque habiendo glamour para intercambiarse con cualquiera,
This isn't the time. He
puede
took what
haberlo
he's
hecho
in the
cualquier
mirror, so
persona
we
eso.
can't use it.
The only thing we know is that Crane's going to see a witch at 2 o'clock.
Pero cállate, Buffkins.
AM or PM?
A.M.
Listen, Bluebeard, you're not a part of this.
I don't think you're in any position to turn away help.
Why do you even care about this?
Why? I'm invested in this enterprise we call Fabletown.
Madre mía.
Literally invested. Since it's mostly my money that keeps the whole thing running. And
Vale.
tonight I hear that Crane has been killing fables, and there's no system in place to catch him?
Look, we know that Crane is going to see a witch, and it's to acquire a magic ring.
What's the ring?
We don't know what it does or who it's assigned to since Crane tore its page out of the book.
This farce was your ridiculous idea.
Madre mía.
I mean, who put you in charge in the first place?
Fixing the mirror was the most logical
You're a
thing.
secretary. He's the sheriff. And none of you were chosen to run this office. Who elected you to make these
¿Fuiste?
decisions?
Nobody, but that
Who
doesn't...
elected her to spend my money?
Well, I've been doing that unofficially for years.
Snow can obviously handle this, so let's drop it.
Well then, excuse me for having the Commonwealth in mind.
Ya, claro.
All right, let's just look on the bright side. We know Crane is going to see the witch that's been supplying him black market glamours.
Thanks to me.
That he'll be there at 2. So that gives us a few short hours to find out who it is and where they live and get them all at once.
And a few shorter hours the more you babble about it.
We haven't been the ones babbling.
Yeah. Just point in the direction you want me to check first.
Since Lily used the glamours, she'd have known who the witch was. And I don't think Holly's burned her things yet. It would probably have
Interesante.
the address or a phone number or something.
And Bigby is free to go there if he likes. But I think the question you should be asking is just what do the two Tweedles know about this?
It doesn't matter what they know. After tonight, they'd never go to their office.
They're not smart enough to try and go anywhere
The
else.
Trip Trap is the better option to track the witch down. That has to be our focus.
If Holly has Lily's things, that'd probably be the safer bet.
I don't really care what you two do. I'm going to his apartment.
What?
Vale.
You can't just go up there.
And why the hell not?
We already looked for the key, remember? I don't know where it is.
Hoy
And
rompes
I'll
la
pick
puerta.
the blasted lock. I've wasted enough time waiting for the mirror to find him. I won't waste any more.
You just can't go up there alone, all right?
I've no interest in nicking his drapes, my dear, if that's what concerns you.
What concerns
Menudo
me is you
capullo.
traipsing through possible evidence.
Oh, now it's evidence.
Bluebeard, just stay out of it, all right? You'll just mess things up further.
They can't get any more messed up.
We have to find the witch, Bluebeard, since that's where he's going.
Or the sniveling weasel chickened out. Never went anywhere. And is upstairs right now in his pitiful penthouse, crafting a fort out of couch cushions.
Ya.
Look, this is how a smart person would do it. So this is how we're going to do it. Wherever you go, I'll go to the other.
I don't like you going anywhere unsupervised. He's up to something. I don't know what it is, but we don't have the time to really worry about it now. Where are you gonna go, Bigby?
Voy a ver a Lily. A Lily, a Holly. Chan, 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 chan.
Crane alone, and we'll leave you alone.
I'd love to join you, but there's some business I need to attend to.
No, I'm better off dealing with things alone. I don't need sympathy and I don't need charity.
Bueno, chicos,
No, I'm better off dealing with things alone.
pues veréis a dónde me dirijo en el próximo capítulo.
To join you, but there's some
Venga,
business I need to
adiós,
attend to.
freaks.